I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect uh, listening and preaching this word across the planet. Um, it's a so-called New Year, which really don't mean shit because these people uh, eat them. It's a so-called white man, so-called white race. They don't follow, the proper calendar according to the moons and the new moons. So, but according to them, it's the new year, and you know, they say Happy New Year, even though there's absolutely nothing happy about it, and there wasn't anything happy about the last year either. Also we're coming out of Christmas. Everybody was saying Merry Christmas, even though there's nothing fucking merry going on, but you know, whatever. That's gonna be a that's gonna be a topic in this video. You know, um, basically, that America's finished. And Lord willing, 2021 is when America fucking dies. And that they try to bring in this new world order. Babylon's fucking dead, and they try to fucking, you know, really push the microchip. The digital currency, as well as the vaccinations, right? Shutting down the economy, collapsing the dollar, all that shit. It's all part of the plan for uh, the devil to get his mark on the hopeful elect, right? Which is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, and I'll start off by reading Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. All right, so the proud in spirit right now, right, are all these assholes around you that you see that are celebrating all these dumbass fucking holidays, right? In this fake ass New Year's. All right, those are the proud in spirit, and those individuals, they be Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and descendants thereof, or the heathen nations. They're ultimately set up for destruction, right? That's what they're there for. They're firewood. They're coal, because that's just at the end of the day, uh, when Yahweh Shai returns, which is with his legion of angels, that's all they're going to be. There's blood on the ground, or firewood when the nukes drop. All right. But the patient in spirit, who are they? The patient, that's the elect, right? That's the that's the prophets, right? As well as the teachers and the listeners, right? The doers of the word. All right. That's the patient in spirit, and they're just gonna be, like it says, better. They're gonna be better off. We're gonna have our trials and tribulations. Lord willing, we're found as the hopeful elect, people who are investing in this word, right? But that's where our faith and our hope lies, is that we're better off than those that are proud in spirit. All right. And with that, I want to show an image, right? This is Times Square, right when the ball dropped at midnight, right? Last night, bringing in the so-called New Year, right? And the street's completely fucking empty, man. There, a couple of pigs are walking around and some fucking bomb sniffing dogs, and that was it. All right. So if that don't tell you what fucking time it is, you know, uh, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe, maybe do something else other than listen to the word, because that right there should put a it should light a fire, or get your flame going a little higher or harder. You know what I'm saying? However that goes, um, you should use this time, the so-called New Year, right, to cut even more fucking ties off with the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I'm talking about is like examples of like how the world may have a fucking hold on your ass, right? There's strongholds. So shit. And as soon as I said strongholds, one thought already came to mind. Is bitches. fucking women, man. All right, forget about that shit. All right, you can't even save yourself as an Israelite man. You know, for those who are listening, what the hell are you gonna do with some woman that won't even subject herself to you in these times? You know, so if you're fucking with bitches, they're gonna look at you for salvation. Your ass, you can't even fucking save yourself, man. So you can be asked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you want to have a fucking woman by your side if you can help it, right? Because other motherfuckers, evil and wicked men, man, they're gonna be looking at that as property, and they're gonna want what you have, bro. You ain't even about that life, right? You ain't Goku, right? You ain't a fucking black belt jujitsu and Rambo with all these guns to fucking be defending no bitch, right? Other strongholds like social media, man. I see Jake is lost in social media, man. You know, uh, that shit is a fucking demon, you know, and it's primarily for bitches. But I mean, there's other reasons why Jake can't get the fuck off social media, man. Just straight up folly, right? Complete distraction, right? And if Jake don't stay distracted with weed, booze, women, or social media, or entertainment, movies and music and shit, then Jake has to face himself. And Jake don't want to face himself, because if Jake faces himself, he's gonna realize he's a big, smelly, fat bag of fucking shit. All right, you know. So that's why Jake looks for distractions and looks to suppress his motherfucking his emotions and his thoughts. All right. So try to break them strongholds. There's women. There's social media. Fuck a lot of, you know, Israelites who know that they're Israelites. You know, who know the truth, who think themselves in the truth or want to be in the truth, right? They want to come back to the fold. They want to come back to who they are, right? They're still, you know, fucking with shit that they ought not, you know. Weed and booze mainly, bro. And I keep saying booze, even though drinking alcohol is lawful according to the scriptures, the way you motherfuckers do it, bro, that shit ain't lawful, man. You drink and then if you don't turn into a fucking raging demon, bro, you turn into a little crime bitch, right? And that's going off, man. All right, because the scriptures say, "Be angry and sin not." All right, and when you motherfuckers drink, you get angry, which is okay. You can be angry, but you motherfuckers go off and do some fucking irrational, fucking rash shit, man. All right, and you end up. If you don't end up hurting yourself or getting yourself locked up, you're just being a fucking demon to all the people around you. All right. And trust me, they're sick of that shit. Okay. Weed too, you know. According to the scriptures, you're not supposed to be participating in that shit. That shit's witchcraft, man. The reason why it's witchcraft is, you know, the world ain't gonna tell you this shit. You know, the world's gonna tell you, oh, it got THC and CBD and you know, whoop 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 whoop. All right, but in all honesty, when you're consuming that, right, when you're burning it, right, causing combustion, you're consuming it in that manner, as well as other, things that alter your mind, like fucking Esau's prescription drugs, pharmaceuticals, which comes from pharmakia, which just means witchcraft, bro. You know what I'm saying? Weed's no different. That shit's witchcraft. All right. And the reason it is because it brings on spirits, you know, booze too. That's why you go to a booze store and it says wine and spirits. All right. Because different liquors, different alcohols put different kinds of spirits on there, and that's in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm letting you know, man, that the reason you be feeling the type of way when you be sipping is because there's different kinds of spirits for different kinds of boozes that jump on you, man. You're vulnerable to those spirits, and if you are not rooted in the truth and you don't have the spiritual fortitude to handle those spirits are going to take you over and you end up acting like a bitch. you know. And it is what it is. If the shoe fits, motherfucking wear it. Quit being a pussy. All right. So if booze is a fucking stronghold for you, get it under control. Ain't nobody said you can't sip, but you know by now, as a grown ass man, you know your motherfucking limits. And if you're a fucking a two beer queer, right, so to speak, right? If you're a fucking, you know, a two beer chump, right? Then that's what it is, man. Man, the fuck up, have your two beers and fucking stop. All right, because past two beers you turn into a bitch, bro. All right. Proverbs 20:1. Okay. And I'm just going where the spirit leads me, man. All right. Because this, this video, the topics were going to be the end of America, as well as hating this fucking place, getting it the fuck out of your system, bro. Because all it's going to do is it's going to vex your spirit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it does, man. All the fucking day long, man. It vexes your spirit, and we're going to get into that. All right. This is Proverbs 20:1. Wine is a mocker. Okay. So when you on that wine, okay, watch your fucking mouth. It's better to shut the fuck up. When you start being a smart ass and fucking talking shit and what you little niggas call flaming and roasting, now that's you giving in to the fucking booze, man. All right. Which makes you weak. All right. You're showing how weak you fucking are. All right. Strong drink is raging. Now, strong drink is what the scriptures call liquor. All right. You on that liquor, right? It don't matter what liquor you on, right? For some motherfuckers, it's whiskey. For some motherfuckers, it's vodka. For beaners, you wetbacks out there, right? In the northern tribes primarily, right? It's tequila, right? And it's raging, right? So these are the spirits that are out there attached to these drinks, man, right? And if you weak, right? And I'm not talking about you walking around with your chest out, fucking hitting the gas and shit on your fucking ride. No, I ain't talking about that. You're not tough, all right? When you know you're weak, all right? Whenever you be sipping, right, on the wine and you be talking shit or on the liquor and all of a sudden you mad, you want to fight everybody, all right? You're just being a weak bit. You're showing your fucking skirt, bro, all right? It's not cute. And whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Okay, so you're being deceived by the booze. And on top of that, the weed, bro, all right? Don't play yourself, all right? Let me say that again. Because that's basically what the scripture just said right here. Quit playing yourself, all right? Quit being a bitch and quit playing yourself. And whosoever is deceived, right? You're playing yourself. Thereby is not wise, and you're being a dumbass, okay? And the spirits that weed put on you, they're just as bad as the spirits that fucking booze puts on you, man, right? If you can't handle it. Which Jake can't handle it. He swears up and down he can smoke. He swears up and down he can drink. Jake, you can't do either, bro. You're weak. Okay. That weed demon, bro, is the fuck it. All right. Fuck it. I know I shouldn't be fucking binge eating because I'm 100 fucking pounds overweight, but fuck it. I'm high. Fuck it. Another fucking demon that weed puts on you is this get along to go along demon, man. And that's the basic vibe throughout the fucking weed head fucking community is, can we all just get along, man? If the whole world would just sit around and hit the bong, we'd realize that we're all just pink on the inside. That dumb shit. All right? No. There's order to shit, bro. There's a story going on planet Earth, right? That the Most High is directing. There's a movie, right, that's going on planet Earth, and it's bigger than weed. I know you weed heads can't fucking get your head around that, but it's bigger than weed and it's bigger than you, right? And if you spend all your time distracting yourself or oppressing your fucking thoughts, right, or suppressing your thoughts, right, that movie's gonna come and go, man. And you're not even gonna realize what happened, dude. And then the next thing you know, your judgment and your destruction is in front of your face, right? And you're gonna know exactly why that particular judgment or destruction is in front of you. You're gonna know why. You're gonna feel like shit, man. All right. Back to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right, so we're moving on. Fuck this place, man. That's all it is motherfucking oppression. And right now, if you're not completely out of a job, whatever job you do have, you're busting your fucking ass, bro. Because these fucking crackers are taking complete motherfucking advantage of a crisis, bro. And whatever it is that they're involved in, man, they're fucking pumping it out. If they're an essential economy, so to speak, or an essential business, right? They tripled, quadrupled their motherfucking, their fucking workload, right? So basically, they're breaking your fucking back, all right? That's pure oppression, man, right? And they ain't talking about giving you more money or nothing. They're just making you fucking do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is, man, among other fucking things, bro. Institutionalized racism, right? Having to fucking work under women, taking authority, taking fucking goddamn, uh, taking orders from fucking females, right? Having to fucking lower your voice and lower your head to this fucking devil, right? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, all right? That shit is fucking oppression, man, right? When we straight up, spiritually, humbly speaking, we're above these people, man, all right? And the gift destroyed the heart. And that's what you fuckers did during Christmas, man. Giving each other fucking gifts and shit. All right. Right here, heart, that's your mind. All right. Why is a gift destroy your mind? Why is a stimulus destroy the mind of these fucking people? Because it fucking puts them at ease thinking that everything's fine and everything is not fucking fine. But that gift, right, is destroying their fucking mind. All right. Same thing when you fucks exchange gifts at fucking Christmas, man. Undeserved gifts, man. Now, there was prophets and men of the Lord in the scriptures who received gifts, and they're receiving gifts now, even today, you know. But you know, those gifts are earned, man, because those men were doing the work of the Lord, and they're doing the work of the Lord now. All right. Anything outside of that, hell no, man. All right, that shit is undeserved. Exchanging gifts, and everybody was a goddamn demon all fucking year long, and then you get a gift. Yeah, fucking horseshit, dude. All right. Ecclesiastes 7:4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. All right. So if you're on your watch, if you consider yourself wise and in this truth, and you watching what the fuck is going on, and you know about the mark of the beast, you know about the fucking poison in these vaccinations, bro, right? Then you're in the house of mourning, which, mourning is motherfucking mourning, bro, right? You're basically, if you're sober, right? If you're not constantly on a bender, drunk and high all the motherfucking time, right? What is it that you're ignoring, suppressing, and distracting yourself from? Being fucking mournful, bro. Being sorrowful, right? All right. And man, I don't want to be like that. Let me just fake the funk, booze and weed and fake the funk. All right, dude. Yeah, that shit's not gonna fly, man. And the Most High is gonna eventually take it away, right? So why not on your time, right? On your terms, peel back on that shit and eventually quit it, right? Because when the Most High, right? When the Most High does it, bro, he's gonna come down, and he's like, he already has shut down the economy, but it's gonna be so bad to where that booze and that weed flow is gonna stop, bro, completely, right? Ain't nothing gonna be moving, bro. Nothing's gonna be moving in and out, man. All right. But the heart of the fools is in the house of mirth. That partying spirit, right? That trying to get faded every day spirit, right? That's the house of mirth. You trying to have a fucking good time on the daily, man. Or at least that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's all a fucking distraction, man. All right. You're ignoring your true identity, right? And your true heritage, right? And ultimately, you're rejecting the hand of the Heavenly Father and His Son, which is a big no-no, man. It's gonna get you fucking killed. All right, Ecclesiastes 7:3. Sorrow is better than laughter, right? And Jake just want to yuck it up, rose flame and laugh at stupid fucking videos all goddamn day long on their fucking phone. You look retarded, man. I hope you know that. All right, you look stupid as fuck. All right, just thumbing through your fucking phone looking for some meaningless entertainment. That's what the scriptures call folly, bro. All right, because it doesn't amount to shit. And you don't learn anything, man. All right, it's literally better to sit there and stare at the motherfucking wall in complete motherfucking silence than to fucking thumb through your fucking phone all goddamn day long. All right, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness, you staring at the wall, man, you're gonna reflect on what, how much of a shitbag you are, which is conviction, man, which the scriptures talk about. Once you do that reflecting, the next natural steps are you fixing what you don't like about yourself, man. That's why you're supposed to do it. All right. For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. All right. So countenance is your face, right? Or facial expression, right? For by the sadness of your face or facial expression, the heart, which is your mind, is made better. Why? Because you take a more serious fucking perspective to life. You don't take a childish one or a female one or a foolish one. You actually taking life head on for what the fuck it is, right? And what is life right now? Pure hell and oppression. All right. So by the sadness of your face, or the natural reaction that you have to this oppression, which is sorrow, mourning, right? Anger, irritation, right? Your mind is actually made better. How is your mind made better? By suffering that, right? Your mind is made better because you start pulling yourself out of this fucking world. You realize uh weed is fucking uh helping you suppress shit. And as a man, you're supposed to deal with your shit. All right? Booze is helping you distract from issues. And as a man, you're supposed to be facing those issues, right? That's how it's making your mind better, right? Instead of ignoring reality, you accept reality for what it is, and then you make adjustments with yourself accordingly, right? So you you might hopefully receive some kind of mercy for you and your loved ones, because Jake is a family guy, man, and it's I don't know what that's about, but Jake is a family guy and gives big fucks about mom, about dad and nanny and fucking papa and popo and this niece and that nephew and their sister and their brother. And it's sad, really, man. Jake, you need to get out of your emotions. But Jake is a family man. When I say Jake, that means an Israelite, right? Jake is short for Jacob, right? A black Hispanic and Native Americans and the Israelite foreigners, right? That's who I'm talking to, right? So Jake is a family man, right? So if you're family oriented and you want the best for your family, you get right, because maybe through you they may receive mercy. That's how it works. That's how the scriptures lay it out. All right. So if not just for yourself to receive mercy in these coming days, right? Then for your family as well. They may receive mercy through you. All right. And that's what happened with Noah and his family. It was because of what Noah's works, his kids and his kids' wives and that's why they were saved. Through one man, 8 people were saved, but just because of one man, though. All right. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Because the Lord was ready to wipe everybody out, like just literally everybody off the face of the earth, man, because that's how angry he was. Okay, so that's how the mind is made better. Now, your outwardly expression is going to be sorrowful, irritation, anger, bitterness, fucking, whatever. But I mean, just deal with it. All right, that's what part of being a man is dealing with that shit. Okay, because right now we're being oppressed, and there's another man over us, which is unnatural as fuck. Right, there's another man over us. Right, but it's ultimately the will of the Heavenly Father, because We went off, we transgressed his laws, and this is the punishment. So, dude, like they say, man, I ain't never been locked up. I ain't trying to speak, out of something that on something I don't know nothing about, but do your time like a man. All right. And then for the Israelites, this is us doing time. All right. We're locked up here in this world. All right. Under another man. So do your time like a man. All right. Face it for what it is. Stop running to the bottle. Stop running to the bong. Stop running to bitches. Stop running to the fucking internet. Stop running to social media. Stop, bro. Just deal with it. Fucking deal with it. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Now, the keepers of the house right now, the house of Edom or Esau, is running the world. All right. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So what house is it? Fucking Babylon. All right. This is and the beast system, right? Which is Esau's kingdom. Okay. Now, who are the keepers of the house? The keeper of the house are like your economic leaders or your economic powerhouses, as well as your like political and financial elite, if you will. Okay. And why are they trembling? Hey, man, because the dollar's motherfucking collapsing. Because uh, Babylon has racked up 30 trillion in fucking debt. Nobody knows what the fuck is going to happen next year, even though it's all planned. The men of the Lord know the men of the Lord know what's going to happen, right? And the elite of Esau, they know what's going to happen. But all these peons out here who think they're fucking somebody, right? They think they're, economically educated on economics and trade, right? All your little, entrepreneurs and your business owners and all these motherfuckers out here who think they fucking know something, they're all trembling, bro, because they have no clue. They have no clue, bro, what's going to happen. All right. And the strong men shall bow themselves, man. And it says that like your strong men, right? Even they're fearing, right? Every last motherfucker I know, bro, right? And being big and strong don't mean shit, okay? But every last motherfucker I know got guns and hella fucking guns. And this gun and that gun with this clip and that drum and fucking Jesus fucking Christ. Guns, 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 guns. Israelites and Edomites alike, bro. Every motherfucker strapped to the T now. I thought y'all were fucking tough, you know? Where'd all that fucking, I got asked today in the gym, hey man, by Jake, who knows things, right? He's so-called woke. Okay. He goes, hey man, shit's coming, man. You got your guns ready? I'm like, God damn. I thought everybody was hard and shit and tough. And you motherfuckers is all toting guns like the coward Esau, like the coward ass white man, bro. What the fuck? Nah, I ain't fucking sweating. I ain't worried about it, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit's fucking carnal. But that's the strong men shall bow themselves. You big tough guys, you big tough talking, shit talking ass niggas, you're bowing yourself. You're showing your weakness because at the first sight at uncertainty, you turn to the fucking the sword, which is Esau's blessing. That's the white man's way of handling shit. All right, and you Jakes are turning to that sword, right? Which ultimately you're just showing your weakness, man. All right, all right. The Lord's looking for men who are going to make their body a living sacrifice. All right. Now you can't be making yourself a living sacrifice if you're gonna sit there and shoot it out with Esau, right? You're basically saying I don't want to fucking die. I ain't here to accept my judgment. All right. And the grinders cease, right? Workers, businesses, because there are few, they shut this economy down. And those that look out of windows be darkened. All right. So when you're looking at a window, man, you're looking off to like the horizon, basically what's coming. Okay. So that means what people are looking to happening in the future. All right. And those that look out of windows be darkened. That window It's dark right now. Nobody, unless you're in this truth, right? Or you're the damn devil, nobody, the majority of these people out here, right? These lost souls, they don't know what's on the horizon. That's why that window's dark. Okay? They have no clue. Now the men, and they're not listening to the men of the Lord, right? Because for however you want to see it, for decades, right? Truly, honestly, hundreds and hundreds of years, the men of the Lord have been telling the people, not just Israelites, but the people of the world, what is on the horizon, what's coming. But no one wants to believe it, man. All right? They don't. They want to ignore it completely because they don't want their, you know, meaningless little life and all the little bullshit events that go on in it. They don't want none of that disrupted. You know, the Most High is going to disrupt it, man, because you're going to learn that your life and all the shit that you want to do and all the shit you're involved with, right, is nothing compared to what the Most High wants for you. All right. And it's because Jake be running away from that is why we're in this fucking mess. All right. You gotta, like the scriptures say, you know, roughly paraphrasing, the conclusion of the whole matter, right, is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. And anything outside of that, you're doing your own thing, right? And you're going off. Okay. And this is, let's see. All right. Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and who's running this shit now? Esau, Edom, so-called white race. And behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay, this is another point I wanted to get to in this video, right? Other than America's fucking finished, Jake, you need to get your ass out of this shithole, spiritually speaking, right? Start cutting things the fuck off, or working on cutting things the fuck off if you're not already there, right? Because everything that's done under the sun here in this kingdom, in this beast system, in Babylon, in America, right, is vanity and vexation of spirit. And let's very quickly go into those words. Vexation, abuse, harassment, insult, affront. That's what it is to us as Israelites. Abuse. We're being abused through, our labor, right? Through institutional racism, through fucking the prison industrial complex, all right? Harassment, right? We have to deal with all these fucking devils, uh, microaggressions, right? You know, as Elder Malcolm says, right? Microaggressions, basically sneak dissing, right? We're at work and we have to deal with their sneak dissing, knowing that we're underneath them, so they fucking talk shit out the side of their fucking mouths, bro. Day in and day out, the young crackers, the old crackers, the female crackers, they all do it, But you got to be listening, okay? That's harassment, bro. All right, insult as well as insult, right? Always insulting us. I think the most obvious but discreet at the same time way that they insult us is by calling us black, brown, Mexican, person of color, right? Minorities, Latino, Hispanic. That shit is insulting, bro. We're not none of that shit. All right. But those are the labels that they put on their slaves. Okay. Let's see. Annoyance. That shit is I'm fucking annoyed on a daily basis, all fucking day long, right? Harassing, distress, and trouble too, man. That's vexation. All right. Now that's the definition of vexation. All right. So everything that's under the sun right now is wicked, and it's vanity and vexation of spirit, right? So we just went into vexation. So it's all those things, and that's exactly what it is. That's why Jake trying to get faded off the dome, bro. Right off top. As soon as the day starts, this dude trying to fade his dome, right? Because it's vexation, bro. Right? Just everything. All right, it's bullshit. All right, vanity. Let's look at vanity. All right, that which is vain, futile, or worthless. Right? So all these things that people are involved with, all these things that they tell you that you should pursue, like fucking college, career, fucking investments, buying a fucking house, finding a stupid bitch to have kids with, fucking getting married, right? Settling down, all that is fucking futile. It's fucking worthless, right? If you don't have your shit in order, which Jake don't have his shit in order. All right. You're not supposed to be shacking up with a broad and having kids and establishing a household without the order of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, and what he set forth, which is found in the scriptures. All right. Anything outside of that, man, bullshit. All right. Ecclesiastes 1:17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom. I gave my mind to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. All right. I perceive that this is also vexation of spirit. Right. So once you learn, get into the truth, learn the right ways, then you realize what the wrong ways were or are, right? And those wrong ways are madness and folly. So just plain insanity, right? And folly, worthlessness, right? And then that is a vexation to your spirit, right? Because you realize the bullshit you were into or the bullshit that you are into. All right. Hey, bro, but fuck it. All right. And it's going to go on and say exactly what I'm thinking, man. Ecclesiastes 1:18. For in much wisdom is much grief. So fuck it, man. Rather be wise, bro, and grieving, sorrowful, irritated, troubled, insulted, harassed, right? But wise. Wise in the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being His Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, right? And he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. So it's cool, bro. The world is motherfucking ending. Fucking literally. All right. So just accept the natural state of man. All right. And what is the natural state of the Israelite man once he sobers up and stops distracting himself with fucking bullshit? Is gonna be grief and sorrow. But that's how the Most High wants you, because He wants you convicted and feeling like shit for going off, so He may offer you mercy, redemption, forgiveness, and eventual salvation through His Son. See how that works? You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, like like you did somebody wrong, but then you want their forgiveness because you like love that person. You're gonna humble down. You're gonna be meek. You're gonna so-called apologize and try to redeem yourself from the shit that you did. To get that person's forgiveness or whatever. So y'all can get back cool or whatever. All right. But it's like that. But on a higher level. And you're to hold yourself accountable in order for that process to happen. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 2:11. Then I look, and you know what? I didn't make it a point to be in Ecclesiastes through this whole video. That's literally how it just ended up. It started with one precept. The only one I wanted at Ecclesiastes was better is the end of a thing than the beginning, because fuck America, fuck Babylon, fuck last year and fuck this year. All right? Better is the end of this fucking bitch, right, than the beginning, right? Everyone's looking to 2021 like it's going to fucking change or be better. People are fucking idiots, right? The so-called economists, they've already said that because America has racked up so much fucking debt in the last year, so-called 2020, right? That 2021 is the economy within 2021 will see absolutely no fucking change, bro. No fucking growth. All right? Zero. None. All right? The the best you peons can hope for is that it stays the same, but it's not going to stay the same, right? Because you're in a sinking vessel, so it's going to get worse. All right. Ecclesiastes, like I said, I didn't mean to say Ecclesiastes. That's the only scripture I wanted, and then, the Spirit had it that I stayed in Ecclesiastes and jumped around through chapters, and it was everything I needed was in one book, But that's just how it works, And the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for that, because that's like, that's the works of the Heavenly Father right there. You know what I'm saying? So Ecclesiastes 2:11. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit. So after you know the truth, when you look back at what you've done, or you look at the shit that you're doing after you know the truth, right? You're like, what the fuck? This is worthless, meaningless, empty, right? Futile, and vexation of spirit. It fucking pisses you off that you are such a shitbag, or at least it should. If you fucking sober, if you stay sober long enough, it should fucking piss you off, And there was no profit under the sun. Yeah, there's nothing to profit from here, man. Not a fucking thing, man. You got GMO foods, whore ass bitches, bro. Right? TikTok, right? And a fucking failing dollar. Dollars ain't worth shit, bro. There ain't nothing to profit off here, man. It's all finished. Fucking completely done. Ecclesiastes 2:17. Therefore I hated life, which is cool, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, right? It's grievous, cause me grief. For all is vanity and vexation of spirit, okay? And you're supposed to hate this life because you're supposed to love the life that's coming to us, right? You're supposed to love, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. You're not supposed to love Esau's world. You're supposed to love the world that's being prepared for Jacob, right? You Israelites, all right? That world is also known as the kingdom of heaven, by the way, all right? So you're supposed to hate this place, right? And love what's coming to us, which is the kingdom of heaven and all righteousness, okay? All right. So yeah, that was pretty much it, man. Fuck America, fuck Babylon. It's done and over with. 2020 is finished, but that don't mean shit, because 2021 is going to be fucking worse. But the thing that you can look forward to is better, is the end of a thing than the beginning of one. And where you're living through the end of fucking Babylon the Great and the end of Esau Edom's rule, man. Okay? But it's up to you, right? Which is another thing, another topic in this video. It's up to you to get rid of those strongholds and work on you, right? To where you can put yourself in a better position, right? To receive mercy or salvation for you and your loved ones, okay? And the result of which, when you do that shit, when you actually go through with that shit, you actually do it, you man up and you actually fucking do it right, the sorrow, the grief, the irritation, the fucking abuse, the mourning, that shit is normal, right? So then don't, because the world teaches you to be a carnal motherfucker, right? To stay high, drunk, get into fights, stick your chest out, be tough. Hell no, you ain't tough, bro. It's the Most High that's laying down the smackdown right now. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to humble up and take that ass whooping, right? And that's where that grief and that sorrow comes from. All right, just humble down, dude. I wanted to not this whole last month, because of the so-called holidays, these wicked ass holidays that were going on, right? Wanted to stay away from, talking about the vaccination, right? And talk about something else, because that vaccination and the mark of the beast has been beat to death, man. Like, it needs to be said clearly and obviously. It needs to be said because it's prophecy and we're going to keep saying it, right? The men of the Lord, they're going to keep saying it, right? But it's like, if you don't change topics and talk about something else, Jake's not going to get it. Jake's just going to hear the same thing over and over. And Jake, you know how Jake is. Jake fucking got a fucking, the brain of a goldfish, right? And Jake gonna be desensitized to that shit. Okay? Yeah, I know, I get it. Don't take the chip. I get it, man. I ain't taking the chip. I'm fighting the motherfucker. I'm shooting the motherfucker. I ain't taking the chip. Fuck that. They can get away from me with that shit. Well, you need to build yourself up as a man in the spirit to not take that chip. You ain't just gonna get the grit out of nowhere to be like, fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm not taking that chip. It don't work that way. You have to build yourself up. How do you build yourself up? By fearing the Lord and coming back to the commandments, man. All right? Coming back to your heritage and leaving all that weak shit. All right? I said the booze, right? The booze, the abuse of booze, right? Be a user of the world, not abuser of the world. When you abuse alcohol, bro, you showing your fucking weakness. And that weakness is going to lead to you taking the fucking chip, man. And then you using weed to run away from this shit, right? That also, you're displaying your weakness. Those are displays of weakness, right? So you're to divest yourself from that shit, right? Taking orders from women, living under women, right? Fuck that. Weakness, okay? Addicted to social media. You can't get off your fucking phone. That's a distraction. You're distracting yourself, bro, from any self-reflection or self-correction that could go on. Weakness, all right? And if you have all these fucking faults and weaknesses within you, where are you going to get the tough spirit, the hard, the bold? Yeah, bold. The scriptures talk about being bold as a lion. Where are you going to get this bold spirit to tell your enemy no, when all day, every day, you're just being weak and you're just displaying your weakness? See, it doesn't work that way. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, do you see what I'm saying? You're living in weakness your whole life, day in and day out. But one day, you're just going to be tough out of nowhere. All right? It doesn't work that way, man. It does not work that way. Booze is a crutch. Booze is a baby bottle. Weed is a crutch. All right? Weapons, guns, firearms. All right? Those are a blanket. That's your safety blanket. That's your fucking whoopee. All right? All that shit. Any drugs and pills and bitches you be fucking with, that's your pacifier. You need to get rid of the baby bottle, mama's titty, the fucking baby blanket, and the pacifier. You need to get rid of all that fucking shit and deal with your shit like a man. So when that time comes for Esau to come with that chip and come with that vaccination, you will actually be so-called man enough, spiritually speaking, you will actually be man enough to say no instead of just pretending to be tough. You know, and that's why I wanted to make this video, you know, with the subject not being the vaccination or the mark of the beast, which those are hella important, but how are you going to say no to that shit? Okay? It's a process. And with that, I hope this video was edifying. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh in the Paleo Hebrew. The name of his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is Yahweh Shai in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the original Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel, as well as, right, the scattered, the scattered sheep amongst all the nations in on planet Earth. So that means you can look like any race as long as you vibing with the words that are coming out of this book. Chances are you're an Israelite. All right. So yeah, just want to give shalom to the hopeful elect, the brothers pushing this word. Double honors to the apostles of great millstones, and the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Death to America, man.